Thank you, Your Honor. Megan Connington Heath on behalf of the defendant, Taisha Ahmad. She's present via Zoom.
All right, and there's someone here that I don't recognize, a lady named Carrie Sutton. What is her role in this case?
I have called 2 witnesses, Your Honor. I subpoenaed 2 witnesses, and just as a preliminary matter, I only received an appearance and response from Mr. Poltorek this morning. And I assume that he'd probably want copies of the people that I subpoenaed. I'm going to ask outright for an adjournment so I can review this answer with my client. I had hearings and motions all morning, so I've only just now been able to look at it.
So I'm going to put your witness in the waiting room while we discuss this, all right?
Okay, thank you. There's 2 witnesses, actually, Your Honor, Corey and Carrie.
Oh, yes, I see both of them. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hang on. All right, folks, I'm going to put you in the waiting room and we'll get back to it.
I can't hear Your Honor. Mr. Connington, can you hear him?
I can't hear him either. I can't.
You're cut out. Okay, we can't hear you.
And just to state, I'm still in the room. Corey Cashman here, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we still have a witness in the room.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Judge can hear us, but
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can either.
Can't hear me, yes, I don't know why that is, yes, but I don't have the, I do, all right, now, back.
All right, sorry about that. Somehow I put the waiting room in a hold and I may have lost one of your witnesses. No, I see your, no. I did. I put the courtroom in the waiting room and not the witness. Sorry, I put the witness in the waiting room now. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I don't know, you're asking for an adjournment. Mr. Victoria does raise a couple of issues, but other than that, I don't know what would be surprising. The issues are the statute does require the revocation of paternity statute. Verified allegations, I don't see that in the file. And second,
Filed it under, sorry, Your Honor.
and the other part is, there is a statute or a time period which these allegations have to be made. So you were about to tell me what you filed it under.
So I filed it under the, I'm sorry, give me a second here. The the Michigan Rape, Custody Rape Prevention Act, I'm sorry. And then additionally, I also asked to modify parenting time on its own. So if there was an issue with because I know that this is a late filing of this, I still think there's a change in circumstances that a modification.
All right, you're gonna need to slow down and be sure you're in front of a microphone because we're not getting a clear hearing of what you're saying.
Thank you. I apologize. Is my microphone better now?
Yes.
I sometimes have trouble with the microphone on this, and I don't know why, but I apologize. So
That isn't uncommon, and just for what it's worth, I've seen lawyers show up with headsets. It is helpful. Also, I've seen lawyers show up with this microphones they buy for their computer. That too is helpful. Go ahead.
So I filed it under the Michigan. Sorry, now I'm getting backbeat. I filed under the Michigan Rape Survivor Child Custody Act, not just under ROPA, but I additionally, as I stated, I have asked for a modification of parenting time, not just based on that statute as well. So on its own, I've asked for a modification of parenting time. I would like to put proofs on with regard to a change in circumstances.
Well, you got a whole bunch of things here. One is you've asked me to revoke paternity. That is not under the rape statute, that's under the revocation of paternity statute, isn't it?
I thought they were separate grounds.
Well, I think I guess I need to go read the rape statute, but I don't believe that allows me to revoke paternity. That might do something for your argument about parenting time.
We could brief the
Paternity's been
issue.
established. Paternity's been established, so it'd be a revocation. Isn't that the revocation of paternity statute?
I think the wording in the Rape Survivor Child Custody Act uses revocation as the wording, but I don't believe it is an exercise of the Revocation of Parentage Act, Your Honor. But I'd be happy to brief the issue.
I think you need to. Mr. Patoric, do you have any objection to an adjournment?
Well, Your Honor, I filed a response today on that matter. That is accurate, and I did file an appearance with the court also, and I emailed that to Ms. Coddington Heath today. I'm reviewing her motion, and her motion clearly cites the Revocation of Paternity Act, 1443 and 1445.
But if there's other grounds to consider, I probably need to let her do that.
I understand that. I'm just not sure what I'm filing a response to if it's not pled in the pleadings. I filed a response to revocation of paternity, and then also apparently custody tied in with that.
I filed it under 722.14452, which is the child custody, the rape act. It's in my prayer for relief.
I'm going to adjourn it. I want you both to brief these issues. I'm going to give you some time to file a brief. I want you to address all the issues, including the verification, including the time bar under the Revocation of Paternity Act. Also, there's an issue, your client has been in front of me numerous times. She was represented by counsel. This claim was not pursued. I don't know if that may have some impact. Whether it's waiver or something else, I don't know. But I think that needs to be addressed in your brief. How long will it take you to provide a cogent brief for me?
I could have it done in a couple weeks at the longest.
And then Mr. Patoric should have a couple of weeks to respond. So 2 weeks from today, you'll file a brief. That would be November the 10th. Mr. Patoric, you should file your brief by November the 24th. And we'll set something up in the second week of December if we have it. And probably need a couple hours.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think that'd be appropriate for the threshold determination, Your Honor.
Say again?
I think that would be appropriate for the threshold determination, Your Honor, based upon the briefs. Outside of that, my client would like his parenting time to continue at this point. It's my understanding that's not happening at this time. I don't know, it just adds a lot.
Let me give the date and we'll talk about that. Probably the 5th. Well, I don't know. I'm a month.
Saturday.
That's right, I'm gonna be at the cottage for my 70th birthday.
Okay. There's 10.
About 1 o'clock on December the 10th.
Should be fine. Give me just 1 second.
It's is quite possible I have a jury selection for Midland County that day scheduled. I'm not sure, it's a circuit case, I'm not sure how long that will take, nor if that will go. If the court would like to tentatively schedule that, I can kind of keep them apprised if that does become an issue, Your Honor.
December the 10th at what time?
1 o'clock.
That would be fine with my schedule.
If Mr. Petoric has an issue, we're gonna have to reschedule it from that. All right. Get those briefs in though, so I can get to work on looking at the statutes.
Okay.
And, what is the issue with parenting time? Why is that not being, provided right now? The order of the court is in effect.
To my knowledge, it has been. I don't know if there's been issues with the visual on the tablet. Is that the issue, Mr. Poltorek, or?
Given the timing coming out of this case, it was my understanding, maybe Mr. Waiters could elaborate, that the parenting time was denied recently. Is that accurate, Mr. Waiters? Or I apologize if not.
Yes, if the court can please review the parenting time. This is supposed to be my weekend. This is my daughter, and I let Ms. Ahmad know 3 weeks in advance, and she told me, no, that is not. That's it. Very rude.
It's
I
my
have it on my
understanding.
Google Calendar that I have every other weekend.
Do you come from Florida for that? Is that what you do?
Yes, I pay for a plane ticket to go there, rent a car, and then I rent a hotel room.
May I
Well,
respond?
this is, yes, you may.
I believe the parenting time order says that he can have parenting time when he gives her notice, but also the long distance and the holiday parenting time schedule, it's her year for Halloween. So he picked Halloween weekend, so she should at least have the day of Halloween.
Your Honor, I didn't take holiday weekend, it's just that weekend. I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, I suppose it is. Not a very reasonable difference, but I never thought of Halloween as a holiday.
Neither did I.
Where is the parenting time schedule? Is it attached to one of the orders?
I know Abby has it, and I have a card. I can see it open.
I know what it is, I just don't have it. What's the last order, Mr. Petoric?
That would have been, I believe, the show cause from 2018.
From what? November?
I believe it was 2018. November 2.
November.
Well, according to this, I didn't change the parenting time order, so when is the last order?
That would have been the 26th of, well, that is a show cause hearing. Order of parenting time, 5/15/2018.
Say that again?
I believe May 15th, 2018. Is that accurate, Mr. Waiters?
Yes.
All right, let's see,
I have,
That's the only order I have describing the parenting time, Your Honor.
yeah, I have a 5/15/2018 as well.
I'm looking for it. Like, I got it now, I think.